You know all the HIPAA basics, but keeping your medical practice compliant with endless payer requirements and complicated legal statutes seems next to impossible. It's so confusing and frustrating, it's no wonder most practices would rather just bury their head in the sand. And until now, they've gotten away with it, since there's been practically no enforcement of HIPAA regulations. But those days are over. The Department of Health and Human Services Office for Civil Rights recently hired consultants to audit the HIPAA privacy and security compliance of medical practices all over the country, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. Between audits like these and state-level enforcement efforts, breaches of protected health information are being discovered every day, often resulting in large fines and class action lawsuits. The average cost of one of those large breaches in 2011 was $1.5 million, enough to bankrupt many practices, not to mention the damages to their operations and reputations. So you know you need to do something, but how do you get compliant, and where do you even start? Most IT companies know nothing about HIPAA compliance. They'll just change everybody's passwords and tell you you're fine. And hiring some consultant just to come in and point out all your problems is almost worse. They won't be able to execute any of their solutions, and will just leave you with some terrifying report that might just make you more liable for all the things you now know are wrong. What you need is someone who understands all the technical and legal nuances of HIPAA compliance inside and out, who can actually implement all the right solutions to get and keep you HIPAA compliant in the most cost-effective and sustainable way possible. Say hello to Path Forward IT. Path Forward starts with a free preliminary risk assessment of your practice's HIPAA compliance, which results in a custom proposal addressing only the services you need at fixed and transparent costs. Then Path Forward's industry-leading security experts conduct an in-depth vulnerability test, followed by a thorough custom report detailing all the HIPAA requirements relevant to your organization and the steps required to get compliant. And unlike most competitors, Path Forward has the tech gurus to implement all of their independent security team's recommendations. And if you want, all of Path Forward's legal, security, and IT professionals will stick around after the fact to manage your ongoing assessments and compliance for one fixed and affordable monthly fee. So don't hire a consultant who'll just tell you what to do and leave you holding the report. And don't trust your compliance to some IT company who lacks the expertise to get the job done right. Path Forward IT has information security experts and attorneys specializing in HIPAA compliance, and the technical experts you need to identify and solve all the challenges you're facing. So whether you'd like us to work with your existing IT department or vendor, or you'd like us to handle the whole process, contact us today to find out how Path Forward can make sure you're completely HIPAA compliant, protecting your practice today and for the future.